and we are back for game two of this tournament, between this round between Azder and Nevdi. Uh, had that unfortunate death by Azder in the first round, and Nevdi capitalized. So we are going into game two with Nevdi's choice of week one settings, which is full area countdown. The big difference here is one, the beginning is not going to be randomized, which we didn't get anyway. It was a vanilla start, but no boss shuffle means that some of those choices are going to be quite a bit different. Leno, what do you think?
I think depending on, the areas that we see, if we see an early wreck ship, Asder might be aggressive and might actually do an early wreck ship just to get Fantoon out of the way. And same, I mean, obviously, if you find Crate early enough, you just charge Crate and get it over with. But if I'm thinking if we see that early wreck ship, Asder will be that aggressive and go for it.
I completely agree. Also, just want to talk about these randomizer racers. The tracker is so important, and we got Stack tracking for us today. That last race, Astor's death was quite a bit earlier in the seed, but was able to reset everything. Knew where Astor's item loadout was at that point. That's tier one tracking. So a great job on Stack doing a huge part of this. We're seeing that color palette again with this purple ship. Love it. Totally different palette this time.
I missed the palette. I was setting sync.
We had a purple ship.
Purple ship. The best kind of purple. Chad is calling first item is Speed Booster. Well, I mean, one of the two has to be Morph Ball, so maybe we see Speed Booster, but probably not.
Seeing another kind of loaded criteria with 4 items here.
Yep.
Find out right away. They have just missiles. That means the ceiling item is definitely a Morph Ball.
Yep.
We are something we're witnessing a little bit of is that the difference of Asder is a never Moonfall player. Nevdi definitely Moonfall. That's a big, it's a little bit of difference in time, but it's not a huge difference. And we're gonna get Spring Ball back to back. Morph Ball then Spring Ball.
Obviously, without power bombs, they can't check Billy Mays. Billy Mays' last seed was loaded with Speed Booster and Wave Beam. Probably just has minors this time, just because of how Randomizer works.
Never know though.
Wow!
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
So, how much more time do you spend in criteria now? With us finding 3 of the 4 majors that quickly.
Honestly, skip bomb trees will go straight for Terminator.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's time to go check some other locations. I mean, although they do need to find an explosive. Things are very different without that. We gotta have it. Hope we get to see some sweet spring ball movement now that both players have it early.
Oh, that's a red background on that old Mother Brain. I really like this palette shuffle that Azer's got on this seed.
Oh, even oh yes, love it. All the platforms are red.
Got pointing out they're going to need to short charge to get out of criteria. Yeah, most likely. What are the chances that the last major is right here at Bomb Trees?
I mean, probably pretty low, but we're going to see. Azer's going to check it.
Okay.
Both of them are going to check it. Okay.
I thought maybe one of them would skip this and just.
You know what though? We don't have supers. We don't have power bombs.
True.
Now speaking of their supers, okay.
Yeah, Azer, you can leave.
I like just the the random hate shot back at BT. Like that's Esther saying not today, Satan to BT. Like yeah, just perfect execution of that short. Yeah, both players make easy work of getting through here.
Yep.
So now just players need to find power bombs. Gotta have that explosive. Either that or just bombs. Like one of the two, at least open up some more areas. Power bombs is far better, as it allows you to open up a lot of doors in areas that they can't
Yep.
currently visit.
Especially with spring ball. Having spring ball and power bombs is the same as having just bombs.
The
In
Turian
most
door
cases,
is all right. Turian door is back a wreck ship there.
2 items in wreck ship. I didn't catch that on Nazar's side. Oh, up 4.
Ooh,
Ooh.
this is a
4.
loaded upper Norfair.
Okay, there's the
Red Brim
2.
has one.
I do like the heads up play from both our runners to not clip through the tube. If they end up not finding power bombs, that's effectively GG's and a soft lock because they can't break the tube to get back out.
And there's power bombs.
And more power bombs. Okay.
So
All right.
both runs, when the players find their first pack, they get a bonus pack to go with it. I like that price of a second power bomb pack for free 99. And super missile bonus, even better. All right. That's I mean, if you're gonna go check and get 3 miners out of any location, getting power bombs, 2 power bomb packs, and a super missile, that's really nice.
Considering our health situation, I don't think either runner checks Bubble Mountain right now. They
No,
probably
certainly
just
not.
4 majors though. That's tempting. That is tempting.
Now, and this becomes one of the fun parts about oh, you know what? Got speed. We can come through this way. It's a
Yep.
short trip.
Yep. It is a short trip, but
And Azder makes the check. All right.
power bomb or super missiles.
Oh, never mind.
Nevdi's going for it.
Azder turns around meanwhile. And we are going to see Nevdi go check a couple of things here.
Now, given his energy situation, this is basically the only item he can safely check besides the first missile at Norfair Reserve.
And I believe that's why Azder left.
Yeah,
Knowing that it
probably.
was just this.
Oh, East Meridia with 1 item today on this seed. Okay.
Okay. So we found 10 of our majors so far. Well, we know that 10 of our majors are in certain locations.
That's both ends of East Meridia. Okay. Good intel for Azure there, knowing where East Meridia is.
Yeah, more importantly, knows the quickest way to Batwoon and Dragon's room. Of course, we do know it is Vanilla Boss, so that is in fact Dragon's room.
Our first energy tank sighted at Spazer today.
Only 8 minutes in for our first tank. That's probably faster than that was faster than last seed in full countdown.
Yep. Oh, Nevdi, you got to be a little careful there. I think you're okay though.
Should be fine here. It's always scary to hear that annoying beep, and just hope you're okay. Ooh, that kind of scared me for a second there.
Yep. I didn't see where Azure went to, but he didn't like what he saw. He's climbing the tower.
This is definitely not red Bryn.
Nope, this is very purple Bryn. I accept this palette. West Meridia, thank you, Tracy. Tracy chat. Chat is our fourth tracker today. And every day. Chat is awesome and glad to have you guys here.
Chat is it makes everything better. And I'm gonna agree with a chat there. Purple heart. I love purple. Purple's my favorite color by far. Oh, screw attack is our item in well, I can't call it red Bryn with Azder's palette, but in the tower we have screw attack, and that's the one major. Obviously the super pack grabbing that is definitely a help here. That means Azder probably won't check the beta PB room. Not really worth it. I like it. The area formerly known as red Brinstar. We have purple tower. Nevdi's now in this location. Yep, meme route. Okay. I love the irony of the power bombs being right there, where if we had power bombs before, we would have been able to grab them.
That also makes the tube loop perfectly in logic, perfectly safe. I think. Were both power bomb packs found in Norfair, or just one?
Two power bomb packs are found in Norfair.
So I take that back then. We do not have a logical power bomb yet.
Oh, Turian.
Turian.
That is a much better location than locked somewhere randomly in Upper Norfair. So we are top of Purple Tower.
That is saying the clip to get through the tube is in logic. That's news to me. I did not know that. Then again, I'm not entirely sure what is in Variologic sometimes. So I will defer to chat for that.
Nevdi is still going to check this room. With screw attack, it's easy, but you know there is every reason. This third power bomb is nice. The you know, if it's an E tank, that's a great pickup. Supers are always take supers, so no reason. You know, I don't hate the random check.
Mm-hmm. Probably hoping for an E tank, but you can crystal flash now, if nothing else.
Azder finding, or Azder in this entrance to Upper Norfair. With this energy, I'm not sure how far we're gonna go here.
I think he checks Ice Beam. I think he checks Speed Booster.
And probably Cathedral.
Well, Cathedral you can probably get there and scout it, but you're not going to get back with this health. Not with this loadout.
Yeah, here comes that ice check. Nevdi finds that same information. We're all tied up on the information level.
Just like last time, an E-Tank and a Wallflower, and Azder is going to go for it.
I think you definitely grab this. Again, these seeds these seeds are not nice with the E-Tanks.
This
being able to grab one here.
Yep, this makes Speed Booster almost a guaranteed check with this health.
And if speed happens to be an E, then a lot more opens up in these Upper Norfair checks.
Yep. Ooh, Nevdi gonna be a little bold here. Go to West Meridia.
Plasma.
Finds a nothing, is gonna pick it up, but Azder finds a plasma and ice beam, and he's gonna be happy to see that.
Little tight, but definitely enough health for that move or for that navigation. So gets out of there. Not really going to be able to do a lot here without farming, but now it does have that plasma beam. That means killing everything is so much easier now. One-shotting most of the things he's going to see in a lot of these areas. Skipping the save. But farming the power bombs. Okay.
Yep. Oh, we got Green Bryn with 2 items. Do we already see this side of Green Bryn?
No.
I think I'm getting seed bleed from last seed, and I only commentated.
When we were able to see West Meridia, did we see how many items were there?
I think it was just the one. I think that's what chat said. Ooh, map station Meridia. That energy tank is in a convenient spot. Not gonna. He's probably gonna pick it up after he checks waterway. Just get the nice convenient refill. Or not checking
No waterway.
Or he's gonna check it now. Now that he's had the energy tank. He had enough to do the spark.
Might just be skipping it altogether.
Interesting. Maybe he checked on the way back down. He did have a little bit of interesting routing through Big Pink last time. So we'll see if he does something similar this time.
Meanwhile, Aster's doing this speed check.
Face plants. There's that laugh. Face plants.
Kind of laughed. Yep. I feel like Nevdi has left a lot of items behind here that
he definitely has. He definitely has. Yep.
There's a trash can under the bridge. I mean, I agree with Kip here. Is likely to go back and check. We're gonna find space jump here. Okay. Use those missiles, double pack of missiles. Gonna pick these convenient ones up and then move forward.
I agree with this missile pickup. This gives him 15. This gives him a little bit of wiggle room for Crystal Flash if he needs to. And until you find Charge Beam, you generally want to pick up some ammo anyway. We've been pretty super heavy on this seed so far. It's been more supers than missiles, I think. Even visually, we've just seen more supers than missiles. No problem on the spring ball jump there from Azder. Finds the X-ray scope. You know, all these items we didn't find last game are showing up.
Now we're hoping the runners are up. There's the back of Lower Norfair.
That is a terrible Lower Norfair spot. You gotta go through Meridia to.
I mean, honestly, that's gonna make there's grapple beam, so that's the end of Upper Norfair items.
And Azder says thanks, but no thanks.
Not worth trying to escape there. We know where both our display majors are, but you know we're still looking for some of those other items. Heavy's going to get another E-Tank here, which should is open up some potential hell runs, making them a little bit easier. We're still looking for our first suit.
So let's see. With that reset, I think Azder loses that spacer because that was that speed booster, right? Or no, he saved after that. No, he saved after that. So he should still have speed. Finds Kraid. Okay.
All right, this will be a nice, easy boss kill. See whether or not we get some prom time, but no majors in crate area.
That's pretty typical in area settings, it seems like. If there is a major, it's usually guarded by Kraid, who is not at Kraid. At least from my experience. Nevdi, please. Finding all the E, though.
That's a lot of E. That's going to make a lot of hell runs ease E for Nevdi there.
I see what you did there. How about that Kraid? We're getting really comfortable with Crystal Flash ammo. Second try of like Nevdi.
Yeah, surprisingly, it's missiles that we're missing for being able to do double Crystal Flash. But both runners have left a lot of missile packs behind at this point.
They have, yeah. So based on the items we've seen in Green Bryn, I think Waterway has the major. And Nevdi just walked right on by it. Now, is this a suit or a high jump boot to save Nevdi's life? So remember, he took an interesting route to get through West Meridia to get down here. High jump
boots it is. Ooh.
All right. Nevdi lives to fight another day. But he says reset. No. Wow. Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess that's a mood. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Well, chat's saying he couldn't get out. He had spring ball and high jump. He didn't have a convenient way through Everest. So yeah, I think that's right. That's probably right. He didn't have a way out. If he would have had the grapple beam that Azder reset from Norfair, he definitely could have gotten out. But Nevdi's going through West Meridia again. Okay. Well, you know, does he want... No, he's not getting the reserve. Oh, I think you unmorphed too soon there, Nevdi. Oh, he got it.
So we're going to go say hi to Mama T.
Well, he can... Oh, actually, you know what? With Spring Ball, he can do this. It's a really gross Spring Ball jump without high jump boots, but I think he can do this.
Nice timing on getting in the back of Mama T there.
Yep.
There's some supers.
Oh, how did you save that, Nevdi? How did you save that? More importantly, how did you not die? Mama Turtle's hitbox in underwater is terrible, as I'm sure you would agree with that.
Yes, and she does, I believe it's 2 tanks worth of damage. So it's a brutal hit. Just missiles. Yep, okay. Quick reset. Not surprised.
So the West Meridian Major is either one of the three at the watering hole, or it's the Main Street item. I don't think we've seen Main Street yet.
Yeah, this has been difficult. We're coming to the 20. We're at the 24-minute mark. Still no no suits.
Yep. We have one boss kill between two runners.
I mean, it could be one of those things where we just suddenly hit. Oh, here's here's gravity, here's Varia, bam, you're done.
Yeah.
But
Yep. Question in chat: Azder did pick up grapple and X-ray scope. He reset them. They were out of Northfield Reserve. And Azder gonna take a save. He's going for wave beam, I think. But why is he going for wave beam? He's going for the transition. I think he's going for the transition.
so hard.
Maze. Wow. Double power bombs on Billy Mays today.
Wow. Okay. Double cheeseburger order from Billy Mays. And there's our nice, comfortable crystal flash. I would actually pick up a trash can at this point if I saw it.
Depending on, I mean, yeah, we haven't really seen much in the way of energy tanks. What, Crocomeyer's back here? That is, and he has a major. Now, we saw Croc pay out pretty good last scene. Do you think he has anything good this time?
I'm not sure. Have we seen wrecked ship yet?
No. No, we have not. I think our tracker, Captain Stack, can confirm that, but I'm pretty sure we have not seen that yet. Or have we? No, I think we saw the Forgotten Highway end.
Yes, we saw the back end. Yeah.
Yeah. We haven't seen the front, so we haven't seen the front door yet. Power bombs and Criteria Chef Supers. Wow, we are power bomb loaded today.
The seed is all about He-Man. I have the power.
If we see a couple more of these supers, Aster might just go for an ammo go mode. He might forget about charge.
Yeah, but we'll still continue to look for majors as we're still suitless. Because suitless is just gross. Unless you have way more than enough E-tanks, which we do not. You know, neither runner really has. Oh,
the major.
Yep.
The major is a bomb. Okay. Croc had nothing today.
Well, that fizzled out. That was a total dud.
I think connector-wise, Azder is going to go check the Croc door now. I don't think... Wait, has he done that one yet?
I don't think so yet. This is two rough seeds in a row for these players.
This one has... Yeah, this one has slow progression written all over it.
If we see a third, I really hope they get something for them, just for their sake, something that's a little less brutal.
Vanilla powerbomb at landing site. Tracy in chat, one of our tournament organizers, saying that she would pick up that grapple. I probably would agree with that. Knowing what the movement situation is, of course, our knowledge 2020. But even with what Azder knows, I would still probably pick up that grapple. It's looking like Suitless Meridia might be in your future. I would probably pick up that grapple. Runner's having a high five moment.
Last seed, we had a lot of linear movement of the players following each other. This time, we've had some pretty major route divergence. So,
and our runners basically have nothing to show for it.
Right, come into the half-hour mark, coming up on the half-hour mark, no suits. I mean, look at Nevdi at this point only has 4 majors to speak of. Azder has 2 beams, and one of them really doesn't matter because.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, so now Azder doesn't realize it yet. He probably doesn't realize it yet. That grapple at Norfair Reserve might be key to this seed. And that high jump boost,
so too.
And that high jump boost that Nevdi pick up in Green Bryn, I think you're actually expected to go down there and get that, and then go back the way you came in West Meridia.
I think you're right.
That might be what the seed is expecting our players to do today.
It's definitely a kind of a mind twister. Although it Azder coming back, this is a much easier check when you have this when you have the screw attack getting through Gauntlet way faster. Gauntlet almost feels free when you have it.
Now this is going to be a blind check for both of our runners. They did not scout back end the first time through.
Yeah, didn't have the explosives to do it, but there's wave. Okay. Absolutely, we'll take that here.
We saw one item in Rex Ship. I wonder, did the seed actually... Okay, so here's I have a hypothesis. Get the grapple from Norfair Reserve, to commit to Green Bryn, to pick up the high jump boots, to get back out, to go to Forgotten Highway to get to Rex Ship, and kill Fantoon that way.
Oof.
That, I mean, what... Like, that seems like it's something the seed kind of wants you to do. I don't know.
It's definitely asking for some difficult choices in logic. This has not even been close. Like, the players have been taking what I would consider relatively common sense routes for where they're going and what they're doing.
Yep.
The seed is just giving them like the business, and
yep.
And it's saying nope. Everything that you want to do, no, just no. And now, Azder's gonna really wish he had that grapple.
Yep. Like, we've heard of the Hansel and Gretel analogy. This seed is giving out, instead of breadcrumbs, breadcrumb. You get one. Figure it out. I mean, the seed is... This is definitely worse than last seed in terms of, like, actual progression.
100% for sure. It's been really,
Oh no! Oh no! Nevdi saw the Ia. He saw the Ia Cathedral.
Oh
no!
That's so brutal.
At least he's saved, but that is the worst. That you die right in front of the E-tank.
Hate to see it, but just sometimes these seeds are just mean. They're cruel. It's brutal. Now I think we're gonna see Azder do a waterway check here.
Do you think he realizes what the seed wants you to do when he sees the high
Nope.
jump boost?
Never mind. We're gonna both players just ignoring the waterway with that speed.
That is a curious decision. I am surprised by both of our runners doing that today. Nevdi having a little bit of issue in Crumble City here. Okay, he's just gonna do it this way. Okay, there you go, Nevdi. Almost fell again.
Wow. And Aster's gonna regret not having grabbed that grapple beam. Wow. I'm not sure. I have no idea what's gonna happen here. Neither player is in in an obviously advantageous situation. It's anybody's game. We do have Nevdi up one game by winning that first one. So we'll see whether or not we get a game 3. It's really just going to depend on which player figures out this puzzle first.
Now, Nevdi, they each have a piece of the puzzle. Nevdi knows where high jump boots are. Azder knows where the grapple beam is. Who do you think puts that puzzle together first?
Well, we'll find out, because that would require Nevdi knows where it's at, but does he go back and check it again?
I think if he sees grapple, he has to. He does have a little bit more health, so escaping the Norfair Reserve, that's something Azder wasn't really able to do all that well when he was here the first time. That's probably one of the reasons why he reset it, because he just didn't really have the health to get out.
Right, it's because that's a really tough exit, that Bubble Mountain Reserve. Like, I don't think he had the energy to get out. So, not sure. If you're Nevdi, you know where that E-tank was in Cathedral. Now that you got this extra tank, do you do it? But nope. Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, never mind. Just farming for those power bombs.
Nevdi needs to fill up on some missiles if he wants to do another Crystal Flash here.
Yeah, I'll agree with chat here. Norfair Reserve, it's only 2 rooms, but it is it's a very difficult, just because of the movement required. Check. Esther's probably feeling a little bit better about a couple of things now with 5 E-tanks. Knowing that there's knows he could potentially go back to that location. And if he thinks he needs to grapple, with 5 tanks is more than enough to get out of there safely. I mean, it's 4 tanks is enough, but 5 is certainly enough comfort to do it. And 6 tanks is definitely enough. Nevdi just going, yeah, no sir, Spazer, not today, Satan.
Yeah, bringing up that Azder could also peek the back end of Lower Norfair. He could. I'm pretty sure there are no majors back there, but the only 2 items you could realistically scout are Harubi Missile and Power Bomb J. Fire Flea is actually not heated, so maybe that one's pretty safe. But other than that, nothing else in Lower Norfair I would even touch.
Almost got the weave. The weave's free if you do it right. This is unreal as we're coming up to 40 minutes. Coming up to 40 minutes, Leno.
Yep.
We have no suits.
And all of our runners have been able to do is retrace over each other's steps.
Oh, now we do see Nevdi has this grapple, is gonna do a Crystal Flash here.
Yep.
So we'll get out of here with this. I think he'll grab that with this energy now. We'll grab this X-ray on the way out. No reason not to.
It's kind of in your way to not pick it up. So
Yeah, especially, knowing that you can, if you grab charge, you've got plasma now, so you can
Mhm.
roast everything that, because that's the other thing. We've
Yep.
seen one boss kill this late.
Yep. 40 minutes in, one boss kill between both our runners. That's like, what is this kind of a scene?
All right, Asder is going to make this waterway check now. We'll find these high jump boots, and then we'll see what happens after that.
Does he realize that, oh no, I need to go back and pick up that grapple? Because right now, Nevdi is in a position where he knows where high jump is, and he realizes that Suitless Meridia is probably the answer, either through Forgotten Highway or just through Meridia in general.
Nevdi seeing our friend Crockemeyer, gonna put Croc out of his misery.
Azder is. Looked like he was going back up to go to Lava Dive, but I think he thought twice of it, and let's see what he does here. Meanwhile, Nevdi, I wonder if he's going to scout anything else at Croc once he sees the bomb. But I guess that's also an interesting route. Azder scouted the sign missile first instead of doing grapple and Indiana Jones. I mean, I'm speaking as a hundo runner that normally took sign missile last, but I'm curious what Nevdi's going to do here. And Azder is going to do the spring ball jumps.
This is such a cool technical thing to see, watching the runners use spring ball jump, and just the movement of Suitless Meridia. It's amazing and awesome to watch. Especially like for us human runners, this is a lot slower. But for these these racers, they make this look not quite as fast as having gravity, but not far behind it. Asder makes that climb look easy. Like, that's really impressive. Really impressive.
Yep. And Nevdi is going to check sign missile first. So he's going to see the bombs, and we will see if he continues through Croc. He probably won't.
I mean, once you have the bombs, there's literally no reason to stick around. Like, I'm surprised that if there was a save closer to this, I have a feeling it would have been a reset.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there. All right, Azder is going to check Mama Turtle. We'll be a little disappointed that it's a pack of supers and a power bomb. I think it's what was there.
Yep, nothing exciting here. Let's see if Azder can pull off the same kind of perfect Mama T backdrop jumps that Nevdi had.
I'm pretty sure that's a one pixel in a billion. That's never going to happen again. Yep, Azder, you have space jump.
This is so much easier. Look what those movement items do for you. And that of course was a big deciding factor in the last race, is the movement items players had towards the end, and between that matchup of Kip and Simo.
It's an excellent match. If you haven't seen that yet, definitely go back and watch that one. That was a thrilling set of matches. Meanwhile, we're 42 minutes in, coming up on the 43-minute mark. No suits, one boss killed, and the bot is down, but give our runners a follow anyway. Twitch.tv/Nevdi, Twitch.tv/Azder. You can follow my co-com, Vincent RTA, at his Twitch page, and also Kevin Stack, our tracker today. You can follow me as well if you want to.
Isn't that always just the self-promotion just feels weird?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It does. It really does. Azder is going for the madness of climbing Mount Doom the dumb way. Now the boss is probably down, chat.
That bot's busy. It has a lot of rooms to work in.
Yep. Oh, that's the first one.
I think we might have it. Oh
no!
No, the vertical momentum's just stopped.
Oh.
Yep. It was so close because what we're looking for here is after this first spring ball jump, need to get the second pause in.
That looks good. That looks good.
Before that vertical momentum stops.
There you go, Azder. Wow, double spring ball jump. Never expected, always impossible.
That's extremely difficult, but watching these things executed by these runners, this is that difference. And now we're seeing Nevdi is gonna find the first boss his first boss at almost the 45-minute mark.
Now, let's go into our runners' mindsets for a moment. You're 45 minutes in. You each have one boss down. How behind do you feel with what this seed has given you?
Miles. At the same time, you're also thinking, what could he have done so different than what I've done?
Exactly.
Yeah. That put him ahead. And I don't know. Yeah, like at the same time, it could also be, as Kip was saying, that both these runners feel terrible right now about their position.
Yep.
And it's just, if they knew that really it's just that the seed is brutal to both of them, they'd almost feel better. But wow, this is rough.
Yep. And in Nevdi's case, maybe it's even a little worse because he got to high jump early and didn't have grapple, so he had to reset out of that. He has to go back to Green Grin, go pick up that high jump once again, and then do more West Meridia shenanigans.
Nevdi does have that grapple though now, where Azder does not. Well,
the gravity suit has appeared.
I agree with chat here, and that this is something Stack has had to deal with some resets, and tracking it was difficult anyway, and tracking full countdown is even harder, and being able to do it here we go, front of wreck ship. Being able to do it so well, it's huge, and trackers really are the MVPs of the randomizer scene.
So Azder's looking for 2 items at this point: Varia suit and probably charge beam.
Charge.
He'd probably be okay with ice beam too, but definitely Varia suit.
So we know the location of everything, but we all but 3 items.
Yeah, correct. Charge, ice, and Varia. And Azder might even say to heck with charge at this point. He's almost in ammo mode. He's already got enough missiles. He just needs 2 more super packs.
Yeah, and Chad is saying, and I agree with it, that grapple was maybe meant to be picked up for progression, but because Azder is at this point with that double spring ball jump executed, which definitely is out of logic, wasn't necessary, but was easier. I don't know how it's been for you, Leno, but it seems to me almost a vast majority of the races I've seen in full countdown, gravity is the first suit picked up.
Yeah, it seems like it. That's a nice double by Azder there. It seems like when it's light area, maybe it's a difference between light area and full area, but when it's light area, it seems to be Varia suit seems to be the one picked up first.
Yes.
Maybe that's just my personal observation. I don't know. And statistically, it might be different.
Mantoon not being all that cooperative, not going down in 2 rounds. It blows my mind that it's possible to do a 1-round kill on Fantoon, which
Yep.
now has been accomplished at least 46 times that I've seen as of this morning.
With 2 items, 2 majors in wreck ship, I think you have to scout them. Maybe not the attic if you find something nice down here at the right side or left side.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely checking right side supers. I'm checking right side E.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I don't know how much I check after that. Well, the supers on the left side here as well. Oh, well, okay. We're now 1 super pack away from who cares about charge.
And Nevdi's gonna get his high jump boots again. And supers. All right, Azder's letting ammo go. He just needs a suit.
East Meridia had 1 major.
What do you think the odds are that 1 major is the suit?
I don't know. I mean,
Azder's...
1 in 3, obviously.
Yep. Well, yeah, that's when you break it down like that. I mean, I feel pretty silly. And Azder says no, he's done with wreck ship.
That means Azder's done with checking items in general. I think Azder's just planning on, at this point, with that ammo loadout, I think we're going to see a Ridley Hell run.
We might, yeah, we could. I mean, he's got more than enough supers and missiles to do supplement Crystal Flash. I think you're right.
I think this is a product of Azder feeling way behind because of the because we're at the 50-minute mark here.
Yep. He already reset away 2 items. He did he take a death? No, Nevdi took a death at Cathedral. I don't think Azder's actually taken a death yet. But the way the
a lot of resets, but
yeah, there's been a lot of resets. Azder, of course, accomplished runner in many categories. He hasn't done RBO recently, as far as I know, but he has done RBO. This is in his comfort zone. He can do it. So I agree with you. I think he's going to do it. Is it the right call? That's a good question.
Time will tell. Meanwhile, we're watching Nevdi execute this. Another just brilliant climb up here in Meridia with the spring ball jump. Just again making it look easy, which is so impressive. And strategically using the pause buffers to strategically using time to pause and save it and be ready. And there's another missile pack.
Yep.
That's going to make things really easy. 8D tank. I definitely think we're going to see that suitless lower nerfer play now.
Yep. He has extra supers to buffer.
Yep, we're going to watch Dragon get roasted here with just missiles. Just missiles. We don't have charge beam. We don't have, so we can't do the microwave. Just gonna have to super Dragon up.
Oh, Nevdi let go of his wall jump just a moment too soon. Oh no! Stupid wall jump. Show that wall who's boss, Nevdi.
Azder.
There you go.
Murders the snake.
Was that another super at Batuni tank? I didn't quite catch it.
I believe so. No reason to grab it now. Just
He'll grab it on his way. I think he'll grab it on his way out. 40-70 is a really great number for Mother Brain.
I assume we'll still see a Precious check and a back of Dragon check, just because of the chance it could be one of the 3. I mean, wouldn't it be something if this is charge back here or Varia?
Well, if it's charged, he's definitely not picking up that super. But if it's Varia's suit, then Azder is just gonna turn on the afterburners.
If it's Varia, it's free mode. Like, and then we're if it's Vario, it's free mode, and we're heading to game 3. So we will see.
Nevdi, realizing his ammo situation, is going to start picking up some ammo.
Oops, Azder misses that charge, but now it's just unloading some supers into Dragon's belly. Or Dragon hanging out with her children. And now we have some dead shrimp. Where did the babies go? They just come onto the screen. Azder was trying to get that that save for the reverse halfie.
Another pack of supers. If he picks up the one at bot 2, that'd be 40-75. That is more than enough of a buffer, even with all the crystal flashes. Mother Brain is just done at this point.
Kip, I don't know if Varia could potentially be at Shack, and that'd be rough.
Varia could easily be at Shack. With the gravity suit where it was, grapple's been available. Oh yeah, Varia's suit can easily be at Shack Tool, I think.
Oh yeah, because grapple would have been grapple beam was expected at this point. It could yep.
And then again, it could also be a plasma beam.
Yes. That was my other thought as I'm watching Azder come back through here. Was what if it's a plasma? Like, we're not going to see it if it's a plasma, very likely. The only change that I hope to see is that if it's a full, like if it's a random area start, that we remove criteria ship as an option. Like, I'm okay if it's criteria, like if they end up in the top left-hand side, but I wish we could avoid vanilla starts in the area start.
I don't recall if they if they were like picked ahead of time or what the situation was with the random starts. It's interesting though. I would personally like to see more Lower Norfair starts. Of course, there is just the one with Power Bombs of Jail where Morph Ball has to be there.
I actually had I was playing a Seed to practice a couple weeks ago and had the Lower Norfair start. It's like, oh, great. All right. I'm going to get through the Key Hunters alive. All right, let's do this. Yeah, Trace is right. That's the best part of a Lower Nerfer start is the free Varia.
Yep.
You got it right away. All right, we're seeing a front side lava dive. Yes, yes. I love seeing suitless Lower Norfair.
It's pretty safe with a gravity suit, though.
Oh yeah, the gravity suit plus this much ammo. Like, there's been a lot of miners picked up along the way, and it's.
And also with Screw Attack and Space Jump, this is like RPO light, essentially.
Yes, and we're gonna see Azder take this down. I assume we're gonna see a safety save right before dropping down to see our friend Ridley. I would certainly take it just with what's already happened, with what happened last race.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure is weighing in Azder's mind at this point is, you know, it didn't have to happen that way, but it did. So take that safety, be 100% sure. I think we're gonna see him do a Crystal Flash somewhere comfortable around here.
Oh, he's checking Fire Fleet. If this is a free E tank, then this is gonna bail him out of a Crystal Flash.
Yeah, that'd be great. Just, I mean, granted, the ammo count is more than high enough. It's just missiles, but
And chat pointing out that Nevdi has also left the wreck ship, so we do not know what the two mages are there. One of them could very easily be the suit.
and we know that East Meridia is holding the only other one we're unsure of.
Now, in Nevdi's case, I probably would have done that because you only have 4 energy tanks.
Right. Like, I don't
He is
know.
he is not in a position to do our reverse boss order strats here.
Azder is taking that safety save, which I 100% I predicted and completely agree with here. This is necessary to do before this run. Because even if it's even if Azder doesn't make it through the first time, it's definitely going to give it a keep working on making this run. Gonna see a farm up right outside. I would even check power bomb's a shame here and see if it's another E tank. Just missiles, no thank you.
So I think the thing that happened with Nevdi, when he reset the high jump boot, he didn't keep track of how many E tanks he found, and he didn't go back for any of them when he got his high jump boots. That's probably why his energy is where it's at right now.
Yeah, that's a big difference for sure.
Oh, Nevdi's going for full happy. Nice.
Got it. All right, excellent. I think if you're Azder, you need to do a little bit of power bomb farming here because of the number of crystal flashes we have available. Is going to take this. I like this, doing this now, making sure he goes in with full health when we go see our friend Ridley.
Oh, that's not what you want to do, Azder. Nevdi having just a little bit of an issue here with Dragon. Nicely done by Azder. And Nevdi's going to kill Dragon at the same time. So Azder is up 4 bosses to 3.
Yeah, very well executed. But just had the confidence going into this, especially with all those E-tanks. Make short work of it. That's just really nice. Picks up the trash can at the end. I love it.
He debated that one for a second, but I think I know... Well, maybe not necessarily why, but... Okay. Well, Azder's going to need to farm a little bit if he wants to Crystal Flash one more time, but he should have more than enough to get out of here.
Well, I mean, if you're going to farm for power bombs anywhere, this is the place to do it. This is a great location for it.
He also needs 2 more super missiles at minimum.
Yes.
Azder needs 3 power bombs. Because he does need to use 1 to get out of here. So 11's a good number. Okay.
Well, he is going to need all of them to get back up. He's going to need... I would want to have at least 14 or 15 here to be safe.
Yeah, that'd be a good number. Now, one thing to note, if Azder would have kept that grapple beam from earlier, this farming would be infinitely faster.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking that too, because more often than not, grapple beam, its true intended strats is just, farming.
Yep.
It's so much faster than just any traditional farming, you can just absolutely blast through it.
Nevdi's checking the left sandpit. This is interesting. Missile. Okay.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Azder probably does Crystal Flash in the tunnel. Now, which route does he take to get out of here? Does he continue on back? Yeah, that's what I thought he would do. Yep, chat, no Varia suit. We don't know where it is, but there are 2 items in Wreck Ship and 1 in East Meridia. And never mind, we found it. So the 2 items in Wreck Ship are beams, charge and ice. That Varia suit, though, that's going to be a little too late for Nevdi. Azder is out of Lower Norfair. He's going back to Green Bryn. And he is on his way back. Now to get to, I think it was the Norfair elevator. That's where Tyrion was. Was it top of Red Tower? Tower elevator. Okay. Yep. Alright. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Captain Stack, our tracker. Meanwhile, at the hour mark, let's see if the bot's working again. Nope. Give our runners a follow, Nevdi and Azder. Also give my co-com Vincent and our tracker, Captain Stack, a follow today. The bot couldn't handle it. There's way too much power in these 2 tournament matches. It said, nope, I'm done. But as it stands right now, at the 1 hour coming up on 6-minute mark, Azder looks to take game 2, and this series is going to be tied 1-1.
Bot is just not helping us today, so please also give Leno a follow if you can. Trying to save Leno on that self-promotion. Yeah, this is really rough. This is 2 just awful seeds in a row.
Yep.
You know, for the runners, it's been very difficult. It's likely we're gonna get a 3rd game, and yes, it is charge and ice and Wreck Ship. That's the only 2 items we haven't seen. Wreck Ship still had those 2, so I mean, 2 great items, but we're not gonna see them this game.
Yep. And chat, when we're in a game 3 situation like this, neither runner picks the mode. It is picked at random. So we have no idea what we're going to get until that seed is rolled. It's going to be exciting. We could get week 7 again. We could get week 4 again. We can get week 2, get week 1. We really
could even be a boat.
Yep, it could even be a boat. Wow, look at those statues. That's very blue.
It is. I love the color palette stuff. It will have to be something 2 through 5.
We can't get a 1 or a 7? I suppose those are the 2 games.
Yeah, because we're not repeating. Yep.
Yeah, those are the 2 modes we've already played, so that makes sense.
I'm pretty sure they're both okay at this point, not running another full countdown and having something a little bit.
Yeah.
Although there is a 1 in 5 shot.
Another full countdown. Yep.
Another full countdown. So.
Yep. So, chat, if you want to see another full countdown, root for week 4.
Yep.
Our chat is being cute, and they're saying that the bot is actually going to roll a Link to the Past seed for Game 3. That would actually be an unfair advantage for Azder, because Azder is a proficient runner of Link to the Past rando. I'm not
Awesome.
sure.
You know, that is a game that that's a game, unfortunately, I never got into in Link to the Past, so I've never played it. As much as I love Legend of Zelda, I never got into it. And so I've never played those like Super Metroid and Link to the Past combined randomizers.
Nevdi, maybe you want to pick up those missiles? I don't know.
Successful baby skip for Azder. Coming on down here. And I completely agree with this refill.
Yep.
It's totally free right here.
100%. 100%.
Azder's health is now 100%. And we're going to have Game 3 right after this, as long as Azder successfully finishes this out.
I have a feeling Mother Brain will be experiencing some frustration shots from Azder, considering how Game 1 went.
Very likely. I've definitely seen some players take some hate shots when they're just angry about something. Like one of them, someone went in and checked Croc. I just took a hate shot at Croc before resetting. I was like, "Yep."
What's going on? That's not necessary.
You know what? That runner in that moment, it was.
All right, phase 1 is down. Azder has, let's see here, 29 missiles to spare to kill Mother Brain here.
Wow, just gets to unload these supers. This is. We're gonna see Mother Brain go down pretty quickly. I love that we've twice had boss fights going on at the same time.
Yep.
Although vastly different places in the game at this point, with Ridley now in that enraged phase, but Nevdi has that Varia suit. Will make this finish quickly, and here comes that rainbow beam.
Nicely done by Nevdi. All 4 bosses down. Given how this seed has played, and obviously for both of our runners it has been terrible, do you just give up after you see the dot done?
100%. Like, no reason to push it beyond that. Like, I'm pretty sure we'll see the forfeit once Nevdi sees that.
Yep, probably. Now, of course, in Game 1, Azder didn't do a DNF after Nevdi finishes, so we'll just see what happens. And a question in chat was Varia was in right side sandpit today for the seed. Wow, right side sandpit has actually had a major item in both seeds now, because last seed was plasma. I just realized that.
That location likes being important, apparently.
It does. And yeah,
but as Tracy's pointing out, Azder doesn't normally watch the screen, so.
Yep. We'll see what Nevdi's intentions are. That's a pretty vanilla looking baby today.
Yeah, after, everything else is, and even Mother Brain doesn't look really all that different here. The palette might have just changed some specific colors.
that is Mother Brain down. It is all over, essentially. Azzer just needs to get back to the ship, and then we can put this one in the books. We'll be tied 1 game apiece.
So we are going to get a game 3 out of these two runners who have been really trading back and forth leads. And this one, it was just some weird placement of items. Azder solved the puzzle first, and now we're headed for this game 3 once Azder finishes his escape. Of course, we will not see a moonfall, as Azder is a never moonfaller. And I'm sorry if my puppy's making her voice known.
The puppy is always cute. Always cute.
It's a little Yorkie. She's super cute.
Aww.
There's
Nice.
that bee he sparked from Azder.
Very nicely done.
Textbook. Climb up there, and now onto the surface. Get those GGs in chat ready for Azder, our winner of game 2.
Yep, with a official race time GT time of 1 hour, 14 minutes, 39 seconds. Nevdi almost got the Main Street Spark.
Stay here and stay tuned for game 3.
Yep, and there it is. Nevdi has put in the forfeit.
We are 7 minutes away from our third race, which is week 4 settings. We got week 4. So we are going to have full countdown, random start, vanilla area, and boss shuffle on. So, wow, just 3 full countdowns in a row for these players. And the person I honestly feel the worst for is Captain Stack for tracking 3 full countdowns in a row. The runners, I think with it being vanilla area, are going to have a little bit easier time with this. But yeah, wow. Okay. So we're going to take a short break, and we'll come back for game 3, the deciding game between Azder and Nevdi for that coveted final spot. We will see you in a few minutes.